So, you're having trouble setting up your double locking trem? Look no further. Today, I'm going to show you an easy way to set it up so you don't have to hate your guitar. So, first, we're going to need some tools in order to achieve this. We're going to need the Allen wrench from your guitar for the locking nut pads and the screws on the bridge. We're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to need a tuner, and we're going to need a trem stop. In my case, I use a butter knife. Yeah, if it works, it works. So a quick explanation on how these bridges work. They are anchored on these two posts on the body. And we have the string tension pulling towards the neck, and in the back we have the spring tension on the claw pulling towards the body of the guitar. Here we have opposing forces with the strings pulling this way and the springs pulling over this way. That way the bridge sits perfectly flat on the top of the body, and this is called 0 point. What we want to achieve is that when we use the trem, it comes back to 0 point. If it doesn't, the tune is going to get sharp or flat. It's going to be all wonky, and that's what we don't want. In this example, I'm going to be using 9 through 42 strings in standard tuning. I'm saying this because if you use higher gauge strings, you're going to need more tension on the springs in the back. So you're either going to have to add springs or get higher tension springs, which are going to cost a little bit more. So just a side note there. So let's get started. The first step that we're going to take is that we're going to set the position of our bridge. We want our bridge to lay flat on the top of the body. So if you have a Floyd Rose style or licensed Floyd Rose, you can just lay your bridge flat on the top of the body and set your block, whatever you're going to use to block it, but make sure that it's flat. In my case, I'm using an Ibanez Edge. These bridges have like an angled top, but I'm going to show you in the video how it's laying flat on top of the body. After we have our body with the block already put on it, you're going to want to get your screwdriver and go head to the back of the body, and we're going to tighten the screws on the claw all the way down. I'm going to explain later why you want to do that. So now we're going to start removing the strings. You can either do this string by string, or you can take them all off. I take them all off because the bridge is blocked, so it's not going to go anywhere. And this is a great time for you to clean your guitar, especially your fretboard, because you got all that dirt and sweat and all those oils in there, so you want to clean it up. Put your lemon oil on it, and now the fun begins. Now we're going to want to start putting our strings back on. In this guitar, I have locking tuners, so it's easier for me to change strings. You don't need them, but it helps save some time on it. And also I'm putting the strings backwards because it's easier for me to just cut the tip of it and that's it. You can cut the ball end, but then like usually there's like the wrap up in the end of the bridge, and sometimes that'll poke your hand and you can cut yourself. So I put them backwards. I leave the ball end on the top in the tuning post. Okay, so now we have our strings on. What I'll do is I'll try to tune the guitar to pitch, and then I'm gonna go string by string. I'm gonna tune it to pitch, and I'm gonna start pulling in like 3 different spots through the guitar. Just a little pull. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on it. You don't want to break your strings. Just a little pull. And then this will cause the string to go flat, so you're going to retune it again. And we're going to keep doing this over and over until you pull the string and it doesn't go out of pitch or barely goes out of pitch. This is the part where the locking tuners come in handy because you don't have to go wrapping around the string around the post. So once we have all the strings, we've done this string stretch. Now we're gonna retune the guitar completely to pitch. And once we're done with that, we're gonna clamp the knot lock. You don't want to over tighten it. You don't want to break those screws up there, because trust me, you don't want to break those. Just tighten them up, and once it's hard to move, just leave it there. That's good. Okay, so now we're gonna remove our block, and the strings are gonna go sharp and our bridge is gonna go back. Do not panic. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our screwdriver and we're gonna start loosening slowly while using our tuner until the strings are back in pitch. And once we get there, you'll notice that your bridge is going to be laying flat on the top of the body. The strings are going to be in pitch. And now you can enjoy your guitar. So, I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. If you really enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, and share it. And don't forget to subscribe. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok, at Chel Morales Guitarist. Please let me know down in the comments what you want to watch next so I can make more videos. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you later.